not me literally just having to redo this all over again. I literally just did this whole last bit in portrait. So we're gonna try this again. How we doing? So we're over here. And yes, we're over here. We up here. And way down here. So cool. I'm never gonna get over this. So for this video, we are gonna be doing some pattern making. I've already been using some from a local drag queen, which I comped them from. Thank you, Sasha Stone. And it's used to make some outfits, which we're not gonna show you too much of my closet yet. That will be another video for you soon. But for today, I just wanna be able to measure myself, get my own measurements down, put them into patterns, and then just really start garment making really fitted for Veronica. I did some pattern making, well, not pattern making, but I did some measurements for my drag daughter, Cabana Love. Made her own outfit, cute, loved it. And so just to see like what it would be like to have my own stuff. So don't get me wrong, these patterns have done me good. Like I made a few outfits, made a gown, and on number, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm making outfit number 5 for brunch coming up this weekend. And so yeah, come along with me and measure this bodice. Okay, also don't clock the mess here. Just moved from the basement down up. I'll do a video about that later about the newness of my closet, but gotta get to measuring. So first things first is the bust. So that's just right here. So literally I would say right at the nipple line. That's my thing too. So if I'm having chest, so I puff out, so naturally 38. So that's like just hugging it. So I'm gonna say a 38 or a 40. Okay, so got my measurements down, completely spaced. Again, we are in widescreen mode, so you really can't see like fully. So I'm going like this, and I'm just like, okay. So you saw the measurements. Technically, there are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say between 10 and 12. I added a few extra just because with stuff I've made, I want to tailor towards me. So usually it's a sleeve length, okay, but then it's like, okay, how about bicep and wrist? So something I learned with my gown is that when I was trying to put my arm through, trying to fist it, it just didn't tear, but you could feel it getting tight and tight. I'm like, okay, let me measure that, just make sure it's good. So now I'm just gonna be making the rest of my pattern. So between the center front, center back, bodice, center front, center back, bottom half, I guess, and circle skirt and a glove. So let's get to drawing up these patterns. This pillow. And kneeling some chicken feed here. All right, so let's see. So bust. So when doing the bust, so that'd be technically center front. So you figure we're gonna be doing the center front is gonna be on a fold, and so that's only in half. So technically, what the front would be. So at the full bust, I'm gonna round out to 40 because if I have boobs with it, great. If not, it'll be a little less tight. So 40. So you figure that's divided by 4, so that's 10 inches across. So you figure for this center front, which I got from Stevie Lynn, Sasha Stone. So this one, let me see. So right now from point to point, this measures at about 9.5. Okay, so there you go. So if my full thing is supposed to be 40, this should be at least 10. I'm gonna probably do 10.5 or 10.25 just to give a little bit of seam allowance, but this should at least be 10 fully across, just so that way, again, I can have it fit to me. So because this needs to be cut on the fold in the paper technically, so we're gonna add an extra inch. So that way from side to side, it's at least 10 to 10.25. Actually, no, 10.5 will do. So 10. So down here, there we go. So down here, what I did was I measured from this point all the way over to the edge of it. And again, this is gonna be 10.5. So when I carve this out or trace it, it'll be, again, to my specifications, and this will be on the front, which is gonna have a fold. So again, 10.5 for seam allowance doubled, so that'll be 21. Yep, I got that right, 21. So again, some seam allowance, and then you figure the back, we'd have to match that. So around 40. So that back half, this will need to be at least between 10 to 11 inches. Just, you want some allowance in the back because you're gonna be cutting 2. So that way it folds, you're gonna add in a zipper. So you just wanna make sure you have that allowance. So I'm gonna get to measuring the rest of these, carve them out, and I'll be right back with you before I shave them out and make them my own. All right, y'all. So just finished cutting up all my patterns and not want to cut them and talk at the same time. It's going to take way too much time, as you saw. But for now, I think I got my basic patterns. So what I'm going to be doing is just rolling them off to make it better to store and everything. Obviously, paper is a little bit easier to just maneuver and mend. So I'm just going to roll them up and have them like this. So right now, this is my sleeve. And so essentially just going to be like this, like just rolled up. You got your sleeve, cut on fold, and just different ones like that. So apart from the sleeve, so again, we just cut the glove. I made these a little bit deeper because again, the webbing is where I've been finding some difficulty. So I cut those a little bit deeper. Then we have, you got some noise going on. We got some, let's see, which ones would be, these are my legs. So we got the front and back just to better shape the body. We have our center back for the bottom half, center back for the top half. And again, these ones are always cut too because they're the back. So you want to contour a little bit to your body and make it fit a little bit better. So I've been told. Let's see. Then we have the center fronts for both. And these ones are just going to be right on the fold. So that way, when they're folded, they just open up. And that's the whole front part. So for top and for the bottom. And then lastly, just a circle skirt. So this is something I will show you guys in another video of how you specifically fold your fabric. So that way, all you have to do is cut this on one in the corner. And when you unfold it, it's one big full, like donut, fabric donut. Yeah, these are my patterns for now. Been a little bit of time. It is just afternoon on Tuesday. So, you know, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, maybe do some video editing, get outside and enjoy the nice weather-ish. And I will catch y'all on the next video. Make sure you comment down below any sort of patterns or ideas that you like or what you want to have me know. And I'll be back soon to put them into use. As always, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share, tell your friends about it. All New England, all New Hampshire. Drag, drag, drag. I'll see you later, lovelies.